Hello everybody. Today I wanna talk about the heat organ inside the thorax. This part of the body is very important because it keeps us alive. It is responsible for breathing, pumping blood, and protecting many vital trackers of the death stars. The heart. First, I wanna talk about the heart. The heart is located in the mediastinum in the center of the chest. Slightly to the left side. The heart is a major muscle organ that sends blood through the body. The heart has four main chambers, two upper chambers called atria, and the lower chambers called ventricles. The left ventricle is the most powerful one because it has to send blood to the whole body. Around the heart we have a double layer protection called the pericardium. This helps the heart move smoothly on its bend. The ears work like a pump. Blood enters the lungs open, the muscle contracts, and blood is sent to the lungs or to the rest of the body. The cycle is called the cardiac cycle. Though it's very important to that the heart is connected to the blood vessels, the artery pulmonary veins, and the superior and inferior vena cava. These vessels are like heart that transport blood in and out of the heart. The lungs. Not less moving to the lungs. The lungs are the organ of breathing. We get two lungs, the right lung and the left lung. The right lung has three lobes, upper, middle, and lower. The left lung only has two lobes because it shares space with the heart. Inside the lungs we have main tubes called bronchi. Each bronch divides in small tube called bronchioles, and at the end of the tube we get blood that's called alveoli. The alveoli are all oxygen and enters the blood and the carbide by the cycles the blood. The lungs covered by the layer membrane called the pleura. One layer covers the lung and the other layer covers the chest. In between these two layers there is thin liquid that helps the lungs move used for function. The trachea and bronch. The trachea, also called the eye, keeps two dark stars in the neck and goes down to the thorax. Its job is to carry air to the lungs. The trachea is made of cartilage, which that click it open so can breathe smoothly. When the trachea reaches the thorax of the device into main bronchi, the right main bronchus and the left main bronchus. The right one is shoulder and only third its all objects can go the ether. The esophagus. Behind the trachea we have the esophagus. This is not organ of breathing but is insects, the thorax and its own organs, so it matters. The esophagus is a muscular tube that carries food from the mouth to the stomach. It moves fat by muscular contractions great peristalsis. Great vessels. The thorax has very important blood vessels called the great vessels. The most important one is the aorta, which sends oxygen blood to the whole body. The pulmonary artery carries blood with little oxygen to the lungs, or the blood gets the oxygen. The pulmonary veins bring blood back to the heart with oxygen. At the also it is spread on inferior vena cava, which brings blood back to the heart from the body. The mediastinum. The mediastinum is the center part of the thorax between the two lungs. Inside the space we have the heart, the esophagus, the trachea, the great vessels, and important lymph nodes. The diaphragm. Next, the diaphragm. The diaphragm is muscle below the lungs that separates the thorax from the abdomen. It's the main muscle for breathing, and it contracts, it moves down and creates space in the thorax so the lungs can fill the air. When it relaxes, it moves and helps for you of the lungs. Pleura. At the side before the pleura is the double membrane that protects the lungs. The outer layer is called parietal pleura, and the inner layer is called visceral pleura. Beat down the pleural space with liquid develops friction. So, I have since today, the thorax is a racial organized area where many important organs work together. The heart bends blood, the lungs help us breathe, the trachea and bronchi carry the esophagus carries food, and the diaphragm helps us reduce numbness. All the organs must work in harmony to keep us alive and healthy. A continuation, I am going to show a video about her heart in actions because it thinks it's important for everybody to understand the functioning of her heart.
The heart is a muscle about the size of your fist. It lies behind and to the left of your breastbone or sternum. The purpose of the heart is to pump blood through blood vessels, arteries, and veins to all parts of your body. The inside of the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The top 2 chambers are called the atria and are collection chambers for blood. The bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atria and pump it to the lungs and the body. The chambers are separated by valves, which control the direction of blood flow. There are 4 valves: tricuspid, pulmonic, mitral, and aortic. Circulation begins at the right side of the heart, where blood from the body comes to the right atrium. This blood passes to the right ventricle, where it is pumped to the lungs to receive oxygen. Once it receives oxygen, it flows to the left atrium and then to the left ventricle, where it is pumped to the aorta and the rest of the body. On the right side of the heart, the tricuspid valve separates the right atrium and the right ventricle, allowing blood to enter the ventricle but not flow backwards to the atrium. Blood flows through the pulmonic valve to go to the lungs. On the left side of the heart, the mitral valve separates the left atrium and the left ventricle. Blood flows from the left ventricle to the aorta through the aortic valve and to the rest of the body. Arteries carry blood with oxygen and other nutrients throughout the body. Veins take blood back to the heart, which pumps it to the lungs to be oxygenated. The heart arteries, coronary arteries, provide oxygen and nutrients to the heart muscle. The right coronary artery supplies blood to the bottom and the back of the heart. The left coronary artery splits into 2 vessels. One branch supplies blood to the front of the heart. The other branch delivers blood to the left side of the heart. An electric system transmits signals throughout the heart to control its pumping. The electrical signal starts in the sinoatrial or SA node, which is located in the upper portion of the right atrium and is known as the natural pacemaker of the heart. The electrical signal passes down to the lower chambers of the heart via the atrioventricular or AV node. which controls the signals so the atria contract before the ventricles. In the ventricles, pathways carry the signal throughout the muscle so that they contract at the same time to pump blood to the lungs and through the body.
Suppose you'll never know.